welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna go to the Rage Ground. Finally, I mentioned that I was going to go to this location where you're actually allowed to break stuff as a coping skill intervention. I'm gonna take my sister, so I'm really excited to check this place out. So come with me. I am going to put on the price so you guys are aware about how and what to do if it is worth going. Sorry about that, you guys. So like I was saying, I'm super excited to go to Rage Ground. So the purpose of us going is because I really wanted to see if this could really be used as an intervention with someone that, I don't know, likes to let out aggression as a stressor. So I'm going to be going to the Rage Ground, but then I'm also going to be seeing if it's worth doing it at home, you know, save you some money, but be safe at the same time, because I know that the Rage Ground is not, and it's fairly new. So when I looked on the internet, it's only in 3 locations around the United States. So I will be leaving all the information down below so you guys can go to their website, and maybe if you're interested after this video, you guys can check it out. So I'm really excited. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be comparing to see if it's worth going and wasting your money here in LA, or maybe you could just do it at home, because like I said, it's a really great intervention. It's not for everyone, so but it's worth a try. So let's keep on going, right? Let's go. So the place is a little sketchy and it is a little scary, but I mean, I think it's the same location as you would to come if you were to visit the valleys. I don't know if a lot of people know about the Callejones, but if you've gone to the Callejones, it's basically the same place, but it's a lot more quieter because all the stores are closed. So you first have to ring the doorbell so then they can let you in. Yeah, he said you could come in. Cool. A little technical difficulties. All right, thank you. Oh my God. That's a lot of anger out here. This is all the leftover debris. Computers, TVs. Oh, someone went hard. Yes. Oh, do we get to listen to music while we break stuff? Ah! So we had to make an appointment. Tip number 1, you have to make an appointment. They'll charge you either the day of or the day you come. So I have to come back next Sunday, you guys. Fast forward.
Yes, and then push.
Oh yeah, I got it, sister.
I got it.
Thank you. You too, thanks. Yes, people, so they shun us away, but it's not our fault. I mean, it is our fault, actually. It's not their fault, because I should have really looked into it, and we were supposed to do an appointment, because they have to really collect the inventory that you choose. We decided to get the 159 packet, which is called the party package, and it includes 4 people, and it's just a lot more items that you get to break. I will be showing you guys a picture of it as soon as we come back next week. So until next week. This is how it looks like when it's in the nighttime. This is how it looks in the nighttime.
Have fun.
Oh, that's the timer! You gotta do it before you get hot.
Have you even break that? You don't have bad luck, right? Are you ready? Get in the dish, okay?
It's time to go home, Omar. Time is up. Time's up. Was it worth it?
Ooh, so that was an experience, you guys. Super, super big experience. I think that I can't say everybody should try it, but I think it is something that is worth trying if interested. So let me talk to you guys about how much it is, tips, suggestions, things that I wish I could have done to make my experience even more better, and just certain things that you guys could take in consideration with prices and just parking and what you should do to make sure you have a really great experience, you guys. So the first thing is, let's talk about the prices, all right? So the prices for me, you guys, it cost me how much was it? $173. It cost me $173. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. $173, okay? When I went online, for the same packet that I went in person, it actually costs more online. It's kind of interesting. As you can see, I do have the prices on the screen so you guys can look, take a screenshot of it and see if this is interesting. But the thing is that when I went in person, the prices were, I think, like $10 or $20 less, or maybe I'm wrong, or I don't know. But the thing is that when I went and I checked, also online, they also have like a party packet, and the party packet allows you to have 13 people and I think max 15, and it's like you could do a big ass party and you guys can break stuff and have basically the whole place to yourself. Like they basically break down the walls and they allow you to have a big old smashing party. And what I've noticed is on the prices it says that you can pay $40 per person. So I don't know if this young man who ringed me up gave me the prices for that specific party. So I really appreciate that. If you're watching this video, thank you, because I did the calculations and I times 3 times 4 and it comes out to I'm sorry, I suck at math, right? I times 4 times 40 and it came out to 160 plus tax. I would assume it comes out to like 173, and that's how much came out to my price, as you guys can see on the price that I put up above when I talked about how much I paid. So I don't know if they give you those prices when you walk in. I know that on the website it specifically specifies that you have to do an appointment in order for you to be able to participate, or have your own session, because they have to collect the items that you want and inventory, I'm assuming, and depending on your party size, they have to get a certain amount of items that you guys would like to break. I don't know if he was just being really nice, because I did tell him that I was going to film it and really promote this thing because I think it's really awesome. Now I'm done talking about the prices. So the tips, I'm all about the tips. All right, so the tips are earplugs. I didn't think about that. I wasn't sensitive about the noise. I thought it was interesting and I was a little startled, but mind you, I've been exposed to that type of environment, like the hitting and the hitting walls and making really loud noises, because I've been exposed to that with my job. I did see a man come out and ask for earplugs, and the location didn't have earplugs, so I don't know if maybe next time they will have earplugs to maybe accommodate their guests. I think it would be a good idea, but if not, just to be safe, if you guys are sensitive to noise but still want to experience breaking something, I really suggest for you guys to bring your earplugs if you're sensitive to noise, okay? The other person, what they ended up doing is they compromised. They just went to the bathroom and they got toilet paper and they covered over their noise, because they were mostly complaining about the noises that the young mans were making, that their friends were making when they were breaking the stuff. Because the worker did ask, oh, so do you want me to lower down the music? He's like, oh no, it's not the music, it's just the loud noise with like the breaking and the yelling. So like I said, if you guys are sensitive, bring earplugs. Another thing is wear comfortable clothes, you guys. You have to wear comfortable clothes. That's another tip. Wear comfortable clothes. Don't wear really loose clothes, but just clothes enough where, because you are going to wear a bodysuit, so you don't want it to be too bulky and big, because you're going to be uncomfortable and you're going to start sweating a lot when you start breaking things. So kind of like light, comfortable clothes. I don't know if you guys are comfortable wearing gym clothes, you know, kind of similar to that. Or for me, what I ended up doing is I just wear stretchy jeans and just a white tank top that was stretchy and a little sweater in case I was hot or cold, but I didn't even need it, you guys. I sweated a lot. So it was like a workout. It was a really nice workout. So another tip is bring closed shoes. I ended up bringing like Vans, and stuff kind of went inside my Vans. Granted, they do make you sign a waiver, you guys, for your safety, so they don't get sued, and I completely understand. So I couldn't complain that glass went into my shoe. I should have thought about bringing maybe my boots, because I do have a pair of boots. So if you have a pair of boots, I would suggest for you to bring a pair of boots, because you might have stuff get stuck into your shoes, and you know, the glass can cut you and stuff. So just bring closed shoes, okay? Also, if you get thirsty and you know, you just forgot your water, they do have energy drinks in there. They have Gatorade, they have water, so they do provide that. They also have a restroom back down in the hallway, and you get to see some of the computers that they have there on the back. And it was clean too, so good job to that. Okay, now parking. Let's talk about parking. In regards to the parking, it is kind of a little sketchy, a little scary, just a little if you go in the dark. I would suggest, you know, just make sure you're with a friend, and or you bring your pepper spray if you're going by yourself, in case you end up purchasing the alone packet, because you never know, maybe you want to do this all by yourself, you know, you just want to do it in the privacy of your own self. So, but just be safe, because I did see like drug use the other time, because I went twice, so just be mindful of that. And what I ended up doing is I ended up parking in the meters area, and it was just like probably like 2 streets down, and you could take your credit card or you could put your money. A lot of people suggest for you to use your actual coins, because they say that supposedly they hack those meters. I don't know, but if you're really picky about that stuff, take your cash, don't use credit card. But if you pay with credit card and ATM, you can always pay with that. You don't have to have cash. Other than that, there is parking areas a little bit further down the street. There's an area where you pay $6, and it's like a parking lot that's more protected and it's gated if you guys feel more safe being there. But overall, it's not really packed, because I ended up going on a Sunday, and it's in an area where it's not as packed. I know that considering with traffic, depending on the area and depending on the date and time, I'm assuming that on Saturday is a pain in the butt, so please get there a little early. He did say to get there 15 minutes before your actual appointment, because you have to get suited up and all that stuff, and you don't want to waste your time and your appointment on that, especially on their busy days. They did mention that Saturdays are really busy. I went on a Sunday and they weren't as busy. If you guys want to go on a Sunday, I suggest for you guys to go on a Sunday. If you guys don't want to, I don't know, you know, deal with all that stuff and the traffic, you know, it was very easy breezy for me. So me going on a Sunday. And then what else? Wear contacts. Wear contacts, you guys. If you have glasses, wear contacts if you can, because you're hitting a bunch of stuff and then, you know, boom. Bring ponytail and put your hair up, because it's a pain in the butt. I didn't bring it. I don't know why I didn't think about that it would be in my way. But if you have long hair, bring a ponytail. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Is it worth it, you guys? Is it worth it? Of course it is. It felt great. I slept like a baby. I did. I slept like a baby. It was like I worked out. I haven't worked out in a really long time. I used to lift weights like 3 or 4 times a week, and I used to sleep like a baby every time I lift weights. So it gave me that same experience afterwards, because my appointment was at 6. So I had the best sleep ever. And I was sore, like if I did work out, like, you know, all this right here was sore. My sister was saying she was sore. If you're not used to that type of physical activity, you are going to be sore. I suggest for you to stretch it. You gotta stretch, you guys, okay? Stretch if, you know, you're not used to that type of physical activity. And yeah, you guys, it was a really amazing experience. It was very, like, I told my brother's best friend that I I felt like I just got finished like getting into like a physical fight. And he's like, he told me, he's like, have you ever gotten in a physical fight? I'm like, no. He's like, then how would you know? I'm like, I don't know, but this is what you would be like. So that's how I felt like. It was, the adrenaline was amazing. And one suggestion that I will say is if you're taking dudes, they hog it. And because they're stronger, obviously, and they're just gonna go ham. I think it's part of their nature. And since they've always, well, not always, but I'm assuming that the majority of men were raised or loved hitting things, breaking stuff, that it's just instincts to just go ahead and just smash stuff. So they hogged it. So that's the only thing that I know me and my sister said, that we wish next time we wouldn't take like a dude because they are going to hog breaking everything. So that was the only, I think, con that I had. And then also too, for me, because I'm a coda, it's a pretty penny. I mean, if you guys look at the prices online, it's pretty expensive. But when I went in person, it seems like he gave me the $40 per person price because it was 4 of us, 2 guys and 2 girls. And so it came out to $173 for me. But it's still, I feel like, will this be cool or fun or better or more cost efficient if I just do it at home? The best part about it is that they get to clean everything. We just walk out and we leave. So I'm assuming that I think that'll probably be the con when I do that. So there's gonna be a part 2, you guys. A part 2 about this, because I wanna see if you guys could do this at home, if you guys are interested, if this could be a therapeutical experience for you and you guys want to try it and it doesn't exist at your own city or wherever you live or country. So I wanted to see how much it would cost me to pretty much like replicate the same thing, and if it's worth doing it at home, how much it would be, because this location only exists here in LA from my understanding, and I think it exists somewhere else in a different state when I was like looking up online. So I'm gonna do that for you guys because it's still an intervention that you could do at home. Maybe if you're just breaking a couple of glasses, you know, and just swooping it up, I don't know, but we'll see. And so I'm excited to do that, you guys. I'm gonna put my sister's opinion on this so that you guys can see what she thought about the experience. And I would say that if you're pretty sensitive with noise, and depending on what you went through as a child, if you were exposed to violence and breaking stuff and it really affected you, I would suggest for you not to do that unless you think it would be a different experience as it's controlled and you're suited up and it gives you a different type of like visual experience that might not remind you of that. But I know that I think that for some people it could be not their thing. So it's not for everyone. That's what my opinion is about that. It is not for everyone. It is for people who maybe have never done that also and feels great, because, well, I'm gonna let my sister explain that because she kind of explained it in a way where I understood what she meant. But yeah, it's not for everyone. You just have to be aware of like, okay, well, let me see if someone breaks the table. Like I would kind of like test it out. Like if you guys are thinking about it but you're not sure, be like, all right, someone break like a glass, like so you could just hear it, see how you feel. And maybe you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm fine. Maybe I can. Maybe it is a stress reliever. Maybe I am gonna feel better if I experience something like this, or I just want to experience it once. Or maybe it's like, oh no, it's not my thing. I'd rather do something more relaxing as a coping skill intervention, and that's okay. It's not for everyone, but it is a really great experience to release stress. I also suggest do not go intoxicated. Okay, defeats the purpose. Try not to go intoxicated. Try not to drink before. I remember somebody had asked like, oh, do you guys sell beer in here? And they don't sell beer, you guys. Oh no, they don't. And I understand why. I completely understand. It's a really bad mix. I think it would just be a shit show for like people that are aggressive, too aggressive. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say is do not hit the items towards the direction of like if a person's in front of you, because that's what happened to me. They hit the item and it hit me because it was so heavy and the room was not like that big for, I think, for 4 people. I don't know. Be careful with that, because that almost ruined my experience, because I'm like, I'm not supposed to be getting hurt. I'm supposed to be breaking stuff. So and the bruise really hurt, and I bruise really easy. So yeah, be careful with that, you guys. And 30 minutes seems like a long time, but I mean, it seems like a little bit, or I don't know, but it felt like forever once you broke. Like I felt like, whoa, there's not enough stuff to break. for 4 people. I don't know. It left me hanging. And granted, I will say this: I am going back. I'm definitely going back. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. I hope this encourages you guys to check this place out. I am gonna link their website down below so you guys can check them out if you guys are interested in trying it out. If you guys have tried it, please let me know. If you guys do, come back to my video and let me know, and comment. Let me know, what do you guys think? How was the video? What I showed you guys? Do you think it was funny how I didn't make an appointment like a silly willy? But that's just totally me. I'm all over the place sometimes. But thank you guys for watching. I love doing these type of videos. I love reviewing things because this is something that I could possibly suggest to a older client or maybe a parent, you know, that wants to release stress. So this is why I do these things, and it counteracts with what I do in my everyday job, and it's great, it's fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. What are your pros and cons about Rage Ground?
Okay. Am I supposed to look at the camera? Or you? This is weird.
Just pretend like it's not here.
Okay. Okay, so like the pros, it made me feel like some type of way because I don't know, I'm not aggressive, or I've never been into any sports where I get to physically do anything. So when I first broke something, it felt like so good on the inside, seeing like that I had power, you know, like some type of strength of breaking stuff. And then it was just fun. Like, it was tiring. I got really sore. The only recommendation I think is to have like a smaller group, so you yourself get to focus more time on breaking stuff but it was good because we had breaks. But I think I do the group smaller, same amount of material. And I don't know, I didn't expect to feel the way I did when I went there and broke stuff. I thought like, okay, like I'm just gonna break it.
Yeah, because like, remember when you told me like explain your personality, that you're more calm.
Yeah. I'm just calm. I'm not like, if I get mad in my own head, and that's it. I don't lash out.
Yeah.
So when I got there, we can hear people yelling and grunting, and I was like, oh, I want to be like them. So getting in there, like being able to just be like let loose and just be hardcore, I guess.
Yeah.
To what I'm used to. So it was a good experience. I'd do it again.
Well, thank you, Minnie.
Yeah.
You're first. All right, you guys, so there you go. That was my sister's response in regards to the Rage Ground. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys like this video, please do not forget to poke that like button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell to let you guys know when my next video comes out. I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next video, and have a good night and happy holidays.